celebrate the marriage of Linda Marie Schaefer and Thomas Marvin Richmond. To our assembled guests, on behalf of Linda and Thomas, I welcome all of you. Linda and Thomas, we welcome you to this moment in your lives and to the place you have come to in each other's hearts. We join with you this day as you commit before your friends and family gathered with you, as well as before all of humanity, that from this point forward you shall live as one. I remind all of our guests that you have been invited here today for a most important purpose, not just to witness, but to participate fully with your thoughts and your prayers, asking that this couple be blessed throughout their married life. You are here because this couple feels close to you and ask you to join with them in celebration for their future. You represent symbolically all of the people of the world who will be touched in any way by the life of this couple. You represent their friends and their family now and in the future. Linda and Thomas have chosen this act of marriage in this public ceremony to proclaim their love for each other. This is a ceremony that is very personal and is the result of two people deciding that together they can be more than they would be individually. It is an event to be shared because while you now belong to each other, you will always need your family and friends. Each of you has a personality and identity, but you have come to respect and love each other. You enjoy being together and appreciate what you share together. Each of you can be free to be yourself and yet be open to grow and walk together and love each other every day of your lives. Linda, Thomas, you stand before this company today as two mature and thoughtful people who wish to express your emotions within the framework of marriage. The essence of this union is the accepting of one another in his and or her entirety, both as a companion and as a friend. You will be bound together for life in a relationship so close and so intimate that it will profoundly affect your whole future. It is therefore a decision which is not to be entered into lightly, but rather undertaken with great consideration and respect for yourself and for the other. In marriage, two people bind their lives together, finding a deeper freedom, a mutual respect which has been prepared for by the struggles of the past two lives as those lives become one. From this point forward, Thomas, Linda's needs will carry the same priority as your own. Likewise, Linda, from this time forward, Thomas's needs will be seen to be as important as your own. You shall not be as two conflicting or competing forces, but rather the energies of your lives shall blend in harmony and oneness. To both of you, I now enjoin you to release at this time all impediments to your joy. In this moment, may you forgive each other for any past transgressions that you may have had and enter into this marriage reborn. Allow the waters of forgiveness to wash you clean. You are given the chance to begin your lives again this day. Together, you commit to a rewarding and happy future for yourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom have written their own marriage vows, and at this time, I'll invite Thomas to begin with his vows.
I, Thomas Richmond, take you, Linda Schaefer, to be my wife, my friend, and my love, beside me and apart from me, in laughter and in tears, in conflict and tranquility, asking that you be no other than yourself, loving what I know of you, trusting what I do not yet, in all the ways that life may find us.
And put the ring on her left hand, yes.
Don't cry.
Linda, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow to you, and with all that I am and all that I have, I honor you.
I, Linda Schaefer, take you, Thomas Richland, to be my husband, my friend, and my love, beside me and apart from me, in laughter and in tears, in conflict and tranquility, asking that you be no other than yourself, loving what I know of you, trusting what I do not know yet, in all the ways that life may find us. Thomas, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow to you, and with all that I am and all that I have, I honor you.
The rings which you've now exchanged should bind and hold your lives together. For a wedding ring has neither a beginning nor an end. It is a symbol of the endless faith and trust. It is a symbol of love everlasting. These wedding rings should be not only sustaining power in times of prosperity, but also a comfort to each of you in times of need. They should be a reminder to each of you of the solemn vows and obligations which you have undertaken today. These rings should be a symbol of the promises you just made to each other today. The promises to love each other, to comfort each other, to be there for each other. These rings should symbolize those promises. However, these rings should symbolize those other promises you made to each other before you came here today. If you remember the promises you made to each other that moment you made the decision to become husband and wife, those rings should symbolize those promises as well. At this time, I would like to remind all of you, and especially the bride and groom, of the words of Reverend Donald MacLeod, a Scottish minister who delivered the following wedding blessing in about the year 1760. 1,000 welcomes to you with your marriage kerchief. May you be healthy all of your days. May you be blessed with long life and peace. May you grow old with goodness and with riches. That 18th century blessing is on the minds and the lips of all of your family and your friends that are gathered here with you today. May you be blessed with long life and peace. As you have joined hands, may you always go hand in hand through life, loving and trusting each other. Since you, Linda, and you, Thomas, have come here this day and have solemnly pledged yourselves to each other, and having expressed a desire to become husband and wife, and having made these promises public before your family and your friends gathered here today, by virtue of the authority vested in me through the Constitution of the State of Illinois and the laws of the State of Illinois, I now pronounce you husband and wife.